Well, hello and welcome to my KISS series. My name is Rebecca, and I'm thrilled to have you join me for my beauty escape. Tonight, I am going to talk all about switching up your skincare for fall. And I'm just going to have this banner right across the bottom because that is the only thing I'm going to show tonight other than me and the products behind me. So welcome, and I do love chats and I do love to connect with people. So whether you're an existing client or a potential new client, let me know how I can help you transition from summer, which I promise you will end, through to fall. Let's talk about makeup. So one of the things to think about is the change in skin tone color. So you might actually be changing from an ivory, which is the top color, to an ivory, which is the top color. So perhaps you tend to get a little bit of sun in the summertime and you're more of a beige. And through the winter, very important to change up your foundation, your makeup, whether it's CC cream or powder, change it up so that it always looks natural so that you don't have that high water mark. You want whatever you apply on your face to match with your neck. Right now, I have no foundation on. The other thing that is really important to think about changing up is the formula. And so in Mary Kay, every time we have a purple stripe, that means it's combination to oily, and that's my preference for the spring, summer, and fall. I like to switch up my skincare at Easter and Thanksgiving. So in the summer for Easter, I would be using a purple stripe formula for my makeup. It's a matte formula and it helps to absorb oil and cut down on the shine in the spring, summer, and fall. And then I would switch to a pink stripe formula, and that is perfect. It's a luminous, it's extra hydration for the winter, and it keeps you from looking dull and dry. So if I were to take a swipe of these and show you, first of all, a matte foundation. And so if I do a matte foundation and not blend it in, but just really hopefully be able to show you the difference between a matte and a luminous. I'm just going to apply this all over. Always nice to use a brush. And oh my gosh, Mary Kay's foundations definitely are amazing to work with. We have so many shades, first of all, and they're just so easy to blend in. They give a great coverage and they look really natural. So there's that nice color for this time of year where I'm not seeing a difference between my neck and where I've applied the foundation on my face. This is a matte formula. So it's not like a heavy matte formula, but it definitely is nice because it helps to like I said, absorb the oil in the summertime. So then if we were to go with a luminous formula, so a luminous formula is going to give you the extra hydration, that sort of dewy luminous look. I don't think I chose the right color, but that's okay. I'm going to blend it in. And I just grabbed something out of my kit that was luminous, and I didn't really look at the number. However, because you can see I have a lot of pink in my skin, and this is actually fairly neutral, but then again, and a little bit goes a long way, right? So you can see how this has a little bit of a sheen to it, really nice for, for wintertime when things just start to get a little bit dry, right? You can feel the lack of moisture in the air. Your skin definitely craves moisture. And so to be able to have a foundation that actually, it's not too bad. It's just not 100%. So we've got luminous, dewy, and matte. So changing up the formula for winter, great thing to do. Consider changing the color as well so that you can really make sure that everything looks natural. Depending, sometimes when you go away in the winter and you're on holidays, then you've got to switch back to your summertime formula because you've actually got that extra color on your skin despite wearing sunscreen. Let's talk about skincare. So when it comes to skincare, I've got all the different versions up at the top here. I wanted to suggest that, if you're using the Mary Kay regimen, which is the simple skincare, no fancy anti-aging, there is in here a cleanser, a scrub, a toner, and a moisturizer. We have two formulas for the Mary Kay regimen. One is mattifying and the other is hydrating. And you can mix and match within those 4 steps, but I would definitely suggest that you keep track of your skincare needs. And if you find that you're just not quite happy with your skincare, you do not need to go to another brand. We just need to make sure that you have the proper skincare for your skin to survive Canadian summers and Canadian winters. Think about it. We've got plus 30 in the summer and minus 30 in the winter. You really do want to think about changing up your skincare routine, and it mostly has to do with changing the formula to adapt to the temperature and the humidity in the air. Next, I want to mention a little bit about the TimeWise Miracle Set. So the TimeWise Miracle Set, there's the Daytime Defender and the Nighttime Recovery. Those are for all skin types, but we have the antioxidant moisturizer and the 4-in-1 cleanser. Again, in 2 different formulas. So many of my clients will love to use the gel cleanser in the summertime, but then they're going to switch to a cream cleanser come Thanksgiving for the winter. They might keep the same moisturizer all year round or not, but switching from the purple formula to the pink formula, that's the formula for combination to oily skin, through to the formula for normal to dry skin, is a great thing to consider. And when you're at certain stages in your life, you actually may not need to switch your skincare up for the winter. But what I personally have found, that as the decades pass, my skin becomes a little bit less, oily, and it lacks hydration. And so I really crave the hydration already on my lips and in my eye area. And I know soon enough, I'm also going to crave it on my cheeks and my forehead and my neck. So switch up your skincare for the season. If you are already using the TimeWise formula in the normal to dry and you feel like that is just not enough, we've got a couple of options. One would be to switch to the TimeWise Repair System. The TimeWise Repair System is really it's designed for mature skin, but it's also designed for skin that is dry and dehydrated. So the TimeWise Repair System, I thought that I would never switch to that because of my oily, blemish-prone skin. I usually suggest around the age of 50. For some people, they switch over to it at 40, and others switch over to it at 55 or 60. So I have now switched over to that, and I really enjoy the way that skincare system feels on my skin for the winter. Then, when it comes to masking, we've got the deep cleansing charcoal mask and the moisture renewing gel mask. What a great duo, because the deep cleansing charcoal mask is fabulous for spring, from Easter through to Thanksgiving, but then you're going to want the extra hydration. And what's delightful about the moisture renewing gel mask is this gel goes on your clean face, and then you can hydrate on top of it, but you're actually not washing off the moisture renewing gel mask. You're putting the gel mask on, you're hydrating on top of it, you're going to bed, and you're getting the extra hydration from a leave-on mask. This is a must-have, I feel, for every beauty routine. If you like to have a toner, I find that this TimeWise Moisture Renewing Softener is actually very much like a toner. However, there's no alcohol in it. And so this is a great product to be using all year round. But sometimes we get into a simple routine in the summer, and then we realize come September that it's time to get back at it, back into a good routine. So adding in the TimeWise Moisture Renewing Softener as kind of like a toner, is a great opportunity. It's after you wash your face and you use it with a cotton on your skin, and it hydrates your skin and it gets you prepped for all those serums and anything else that you're going to add, as well as your moisturizer afterwards. So that's one of my tips in terms of adding in extras to the basic skincare. The other thing that we could talk about are lips and eyes. And so this is our famous Shea Satin Lip Set. It's a lip mask and a lip balm. The mask is a Shea Sugar Scrub, and the lip balm has shea butter as well. It's 2 steps for this little piece of real estate, and it is amazing. If you are finding that your lips are dry, this is a delightful product to use. It's skincare. So you use the mask 2 or 3 times a week, and then you could use the lip balm every day, and the lip balm moisturizes and hydrates your lips for up to 6 hours. Then, in terms of eye cream, where is it? Whoop, there it is. So there it is. It's opposite in the in the camera, so I always go the wrong way. In terms of eye cream, you again may have skipped that for the summertime. Let's get back into an eye cream habit. Whatever suits your style. We've got a number of different eye creams to choose from, but applying eye cream twice a day, morning and night. Woo, does it ever feel good? And then it also really makes a difference for your skin to have that extra hydration that it craves, because this skin is delicate and shows the visible signs of aging much quicker than elsewhere. And finally, I have some little extras here. So this one happens to be a facial peel, a super awesome mask. So let's make sure we don't have dry, dead skin building up. Make sure that you exfoliate twice a week as part of your regular skincare routine. We're going to keep it simple, just twice a week. This is a facial peel, which works with the alpha hydroxys, just nice and gentle. Put it on, wash it off 20 minutes later, and you will be amazed at how soft your skin feels. And then a little beauty hack. This is really fun to use on your feet as well. We have boosters. This is the hydrating booster. Highly recommended. Many of my clients use this because I love it. I call him the happy hero. He just works with all the other products, and he is absolutely a specialist when it comes to extra hydration. Just 2 drops, and that will do your whole face. A facial milk, which is calming and restoring. If you're looking for something light, and this is actually really nice for the arms and the legs as well, but if you're looking for a little extra hydration, but you don't like heavy products, this Calm and Restore facial milk is ideal for that. It's part of the retinol set. And we have the replenishing C+E. Oh my goodness, don't we just love to keep that as part of our routine all year round? If you haven't tried it, ask me for a sample. And if you have tried it and maybe you finished it and you're thinking, oh, that's the one that I was using that I forgot that I loved, great opportunity to add that back into your skincare routine. And finally, the nourishing oil. And I'm actually going to take this off my shelf because it is for the face. It's amazing. One of my lovely clients sent me a photo of using the nourishing oil. She's younger, but she has dry skin, and she takes really good care with a regular skincare routine. And then she loves to add in the nourishing oil. So the nourishing oil is almond, olive, and sesame oil. And it definitely lovely for the face. You can add that anywhere where you just feel you'd like a little extra hydration. It is probably the most delightful natural fragrance that I've ever smelled with the oils. It's non-comedogenic, which means it doesn't clog your pores. But my little beauty hack is to make sure to apply a little bit to the cuticles and the ends of the fingers so that as the weather dries out, you don't get those dry tips which crack and are really quite painful. So I like to put a little bit of the nourishing oil just on the cuticles and rub that into the fingertips and be set for fall. Thank you so much for joining me for my KISS series. Stay tuned. Next week, there'll be another one. Take care. Bye for now.